Hi people, Milena is here, and today I have something interesting to share, which is very rare and happened to be very rare in my experience, and this is to procrastinate on something that you really, really love doing it, something that you are passionate about. And is it that true? Is it that true for you? For me, obviously, it seems to be true. Today, as I said earlier, um, it's very rare occasion that I am bored or that I have some nothing else to do, or even if I do, I'm avoiding and doing it. Well, it's um, second part of the story, which is pure procrastination. I'm overloaded with creative projects, with new and old ones, finishing them off, with commissions for people to paint, with workshops, and you name it. As I believe, um, most of us we do have a busy lifestyle. However, the deeper meaning to the question I want to bring out is that possible? How we can procrastinate something that we really love doing? I'm inspired on daily basis to create something, or to work on some creation or whatever. However, I'm so curious to find out what it could be, uh, within me, within us humans, to procrastinate on that very thing that fulfill us and brings us joy and happiness and love. So, um, many will argue about what I have found, but it is true for me. The question is why? Why we do that what we do. And of course, there is the false belief behind, but I like to get more specific. And what I have found today for myself self in this particular moment and experience, um, I used partly coaching technique which calls chunking down and digging deeper into my emotional beingness and question myself why I feel what I feel, what I'm doing, why I'm doing what I'm doing, what I'm thinking right now, why am I thinking right now, who is that it speaks, and then who is again observer that observing all this scenario that produce manifests uh, actual actual procrastination. The second thing I find out, so the coaching technique that helps me find out why I felt procrastinating today. And the second thing, I still had to do something creative, even that was out of the list that I mentioned earlier. So what I did, I hardly ever put makeup and dressing up. I'm not dressing up much. Mostly I'm in the nature or at home working, and this is only when I see clients or doing workshops that I'm dressing up today. It seems like out of that, within that escapism that procrastination brings in us, I found okay, I will beautify myself, I will put the makeup, I will just do something different in regards my visual presentation of who I am today. So what third thing I found very interesting is the nature. although I was all dressed up, I went for a drive and I was just driving towards the beaches. And I just spent probably about hour or so driving along the coast and listening to the music, and that was the time when I have found my answers, and that helped me to finally come to conclusion. Yes, I didn't have a fulfilled need, human need, uh, out of six human needs that most of us know what I'm talking about. If not, refer to Anthony Robinson for six human needs somewhere, and there is many information on that. So one of my human needs wasn't fulfilled, which is socializing. I felt today as socializing and connecting with the community, and it just happened that is one of those beautiful days and Saturday, and I was in that energy energy flow where I really wanted to connect. So that human need, in my experience, wasn't fulfilled, and just overwhelmed the everything else. So all the other areas in my life are not so pushed back in my to-do list, although I haven't got to-do list. However, is not necessary. That can be only that, so that we have unfulfilled needs, and also it could be overwhelming, being overwhelmed with amount of projects, work to do, obligations, responsibilities, everyday living, and that could be also part of our procrastinations, where we rather go into our cocoon and hide from the reality we created for ourselves. So third thing I could say, which could um, embrace probably all of it together, and this is emotional unresolved emotional blockage that is hidden from us, that we cannot very easy see if or feel if we don't go into silence and totally let go and give ourselves, our questions, our doubts, our procrastination into the God's hands, universe, higher self, which is us, the, listening to our higher self. So this ended up to be longer than I expected, but yeah, that was my lesson of the day. Or it could be just a reminder, which is again unlearned lesson. Anyhow, a lot of work to do. I'm going to jump into painting, and my procrastination lasted probably about 5-6 hours. Only I'm back on the track. Okay, speak to you soon. Thanks for watching. Love you all.